Good morning, y'all. Welcome back. It is week 3, day 10. Today, we got a little bit more of a challenge as far as our work is concerned. We're going to be focusing on synthesizing information. So I want y'all, once you're done reading this, look down in the course documents and click on the link for synthesizing what you read. Read and do all the exercises there. Now, what is synthesizing, right? You might ask. It's teasing out the main ideas within a passage and combining them with other ideas, right, to formulate new perspectives. So it's taking what you read in a passage, in a paper, in a page, and then it's combining that with, oh, this idea is like that. And you're taking either your own original idea, right, and this idea that you have read and gleaned knowledge from, and then you're merging them, right? And it doesn't always have to be your own idea in a vacuum. It can be another expert's idea. It can be something else you've read, right? It can be combining the ideas you get from a book with an idea that you've gotten from politics or philosophy or music, right? And then you're combining those two arguments. You're synthesizing, right, those two into one, right, to formulate something new perspective. And then read counter arguments and do all the exercises there. Now, counter argument is kind of like when you're writing an essay, you're introducing the opposition's stance or point of view, or you're doing that 8 mile strategy. It's the 8 mile strategy of you're trying to challenge your own assertions and your own ideas in an essay before anybody trying to pick it apart could, because you're trying to consider all perspectives, right? So if you're writing a paper about the Democratic Party and following principles of democracy, then you're going to want to consider being a Republican, right? For the liberals, consider the conservatives, right? And read through the exercises there, because they're going to have a lot they're going to have a lot that talk about how to challenge properly, right? A statement, and how do you cite a source within that. So I know it's complex. Today's assignment also, once you're done reading both of those and doing some of the exercises, jump over to the assignments tab. Your work for today is to write and submit a 5-paragraph synthesis essay stating whether technology has helped or hurt education. Ironic, because we're doing this on Blackboard. Class is over Zoom. But overall, don't just consider the pandemic. Don't just consider COVID and whether it's helped or hurt. Consider in other times, in normal times, do you think technology has helped or hurt? Has it made things too simple at times for people who want to learn to take shortcuts or to plagiarize and whatnot, right? Or do you think it's been a benefit because now we have all of the world's knowledge at our fingertips, and people who weren't able to learn in certain ways now are, right? Like, it's totally up to you guys what way you argue your point. This is due, of course, tomorrow before 8 a.m. Include a paragraph representing a counter argument. So reading that counter argument section has a purpose, right? Because you're going to 8 mile yourself. You're going to come in and rebut your own points. You're going to come in and take the opposition's view into account. And that might be, if you do choose, yes, technology has helped choose, but some things that we have lost due to technology is students' ability to do more work in their head, or it's the ability to not rely on memorizing or absorbing and retaining said information, because you can just rely on your Google or the notes that you have, right? You have to consider that counter argument in a paragraph, and cite your 2 sources, right? So they want you to use the 2 articles that you read. They want you to use the synthesis and the counter argument articles, right? So yeah, in the text, you're going to cite those, and then you're going to make a reference list using those 2 sources, right? And we're using APA citation for this. So there's an attachment on our assignments with guidelines around APA. It's slightly different than MLA. You might have only learned MLA in high school. APA, as we discussed yesterday, it is the American Psychological Association. So that's more for scientific research papers, sociology, philosophy, psychology, any of the sciences like nursing, etc. All right, y'all. Well, a 5-paragraph paper. You guys know the outline for that already. The intro, 3 bodies, conclusion. One of those bodies has to be a counter argument. And if you guys are struggling at any point with this, that's what I'm here for. Okay? So reach out. I'm looking forward to reading these and seeing your viewpoints on education and how technology has helped or harmed it. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all in a little bit in the Zoom. Okay? Good luck today. I know this is challenging. I know 5 paragraphs is not a walk in the park, but we have been building up to this, and I have faith in y'all. All right? So I'm going to see you guys in a little bit. Good luck. We'll kill it.